much for being here today. Really proud to be here with Susan Lee, who's been a dear friend of mine for the last 20 years. And, you know, we live in the best country in the world. I want our country to support aspiration and to reward hard work, to take proper care of those Australians who short-term or long-term can't take care of themselves. We have a rich and proud Indigenous heritage and a migrant story, the envy of the world. We're aligned with countries of similar values. We always have been, and that alliance, as we know, is more important than ever. Our strength to the Australian people is as the best party to keep our country safe and to keep our economy strong so that we can afford to pay for the essential services. By the time of the next election in 2025, we will have presented a plan to the Australian people which will clean up Labor's inevitable mess and lay out our own vision. We won't be Labor-lite. We'll propose strong policy to make the lives of Australians better and to provide more security to them. Our policies will be squarely aimed at the forgotten Australians in the suburbs across regional Australia, the families and small businesses whose lot the Labor Party will have made more difficult. Under my leadership, the Liberal Party will be true to our values that have seen us win successive elections over the course of the last quarter of a century. Make no mistake, and Australians understand this, that the next 3 years under Labor is going to be tough for the Australian people. Already they're breaking promises and foreshadowing policy shifts. They weren't ready to govern, and we're already seeing their inexperience on display. Susan and I lead a team which has the experience to make the right calls on supporting government policies that are in our national interest and standing against those that are not in our national interests. I want to acknowledge my predecessor, Scott Morrison, his wife Jenny, and their girls for the enormous contribution that they've made, not just to our country, but to the Liberal Party as well. And we wish them all the very best in the next stage of their life.